Ladies and gentlemen, it's the end of our 4th week of Euro 2024 previews. Just 1 week remains from Monday, but for now we have team number 20, and that's Ukraine. And since they gained independence from the Soviet Union, they failed to qualify for any Euros until 2012 when they were co-hosts with Poland. And since then, they've made every single tournament. It's been a major improvement from them, with their best showing coming last time out, where they reached the quarterfinals before being smashed by England by 4-0. And it'd be remiss not to mention that emotions are running high in this Ukrainian squad, given the current events happening over in their nation. In terms of how they qualified, they were drawn in an incredibly tough group alongside England and Italy. They finished level on points with the Italians, though, both on 14, but lost out due to a worse head-to-head record against the nation. They ended up in the playoffs though, where they defeated Bosnia and Herzegovina in the semi-finals and then Iceland in the final to qualify this time around. Their coach is Serhii Rebrov, who finished with 75 caps for his nation playing as a striker. He's been a highly distinguished coach though now in multiple countries. He's won the top divisions in his native Ukraine, as well as Hungary and Saudi Arabia. And he took over this Ukraine job in June of last year, where he helped qualify his nation to these finals. In terms of their captain, it's the former West Ham winger Andrei Yarmolenko. He's been in this national team now since 2009. He has over 100 caps and 46 goals for his nation. He's highly experienced, having played in Ukraine as well as Germany, England, Saudi Arabia, before returning once again now to his homeland. He's picked up 4 goals in 6 matches for Dynamo Kiev before struggling with injuries, but he should be fit in time for the tournament. In terms of their star player though, that is undoubtedly Artem Dovbyk. He's a really interesting player, the 6'2" striker. He's had a really fascinating career to watch. He came through at Dnipro, where he caught fire and got a big move to Denmark, which ultimately failed. He returned to Dnipro though, where the goals came again, which prompted another move to Girona in Spain ahead of this season, which has been emphatic, scoring over 20 goals in Spain's top division. And now he finds himself linked with the likes of Arsenal and Chelsea. For Ukraine, no, he hasn't quite hit the same heights. He's scored just 8 goals in his first 3 years as a player for them. In terms of one to watch though, I'm going with Georgi Sudakov as the man to keep an eye on. He showed superb promise for Shakhtar Donetsk, but has yet to really pop onto the scene. But he really caught my eye in the win over Iceland to make it to the Euros, where he was pivotal in the number 10 position. In terms of observations on this squad as a whole, it's incredibly closely knit, and that could be a major advantage heading into this tournament. In terms of the system, we are expecting to see a 4-2-3-1, which really balances their defensive stability with their attacking threat. This will likely see Zinchenko play in holding midfielder, which allows Mykolenko to play left back, where he can stride forward and Zinchenko can cover him. Belief in this team from their fans is at an all-time high, and they will look at this group and believe they can win it. But the knockouts will be hard no matter where they finish, so more dreaming may be required. In terms of what I think will happen is, I think they're going to finish 3rd in the group and just slide through to the next round before being defeated by one of the Group B teams in the last 16. In terms of their odds for the competition, they are looking around 100-1. And that settles Group E as a whole. We've obviously got Belgium, who I've picked to go through in 1st position. We've then got Slovakia, who I see going through in 2nd, Ukraine, who we've just been speaking about, who I think are going to come 3rd, and Romania, who I see are going to finish last. But let me know what you think. Do you agree with my assessment, or do you think something differently entirely? Let me know. I do want to hear, and I always reply in the comments. And that rounds out the end of another week. If you have missed any, feel free to catch up with the playlist on my left. But for now, I will see you guys at the start of the next week for our final group, Group F, the last 4 before this time in a week when the tournament will begin. Take care, everyone. I will see you soon.